So I have removed the passenger seat in my camper van. That's my camper van. Can't see it very well anyway. To build a platform for my large dog. He's a 90-pound Chow Chow. He insists on sitting in the front seat even though it's way too small for him. So I've decided to build a platform for him so he can travel with me comfortably. The things we do for those little stinkers that we love so much, right? Okay, let's see how this works out. Now, I have no building experience. I'm just showing you what I did. I would not take this as a guide on how to get it done correctly. I'm sure a lot of people will let me know exactly where I went wrong. So the material that I'm going to use to build the platform is right here. It's an IKEA table that I bought and never put together. So I was getting ready to throw it in the trash and then thought, hey, might as well use it, right? So these are my puzzle pieces, and we'll see what we can build from here. So I need to create a pattern so I know where to drill. So I didn't have a piece of paper large enough, so I'm using 2 pieces of computer paper. I edged it up here on the corner and then poked some holes in it with my scissors, and then I put the original bolts that held the seat and to hold it in place while I try to get this. As you can see, I didn't do a very good job, but I'll make it work. Not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. So there you go, and then I'll do the other side. I marked it to show that you know, this is the back of the seat. The other one I'll mark the front. Okay, here's my template. My crappy little template. So this is the board that I'm going to use. I'm going to put it with the side with the pre-drilled holes just so that I know where they're at. I think putting the template in the center of this piece of wood is going to be the best for support, and it fits perfectly. So I'm just going to tape that template down. Since it's dark wood and it would be hard to mark, I'm just going to tape the template down and drill right through that. Okay, here's my other drill bit. I think it fits perfect, luckily, because it's the only one I have like that. Oops, I broke a nail. Okay, so I taped it down, just kind of eyeballed it. These are the original screws that held the seat on. There's 4 of them, but they're too short. So I went and I got 4 of these, and I'll use the same little round thing. What do you call those? Bolts? Nuts and bolts? It's the nut. All right, let me get to drilling. All right, it's good to go. Let's see if it fits. Well, first let me test a screw here. Oops. Yep, it's perfect. Perfect. Okay, now I need to raise it up so it's as high as the driver's seat is. That's going to be the tricky part. So I think I'll use the outside edge and use L brackets for the pieces that will hold it up. That took a long time to drag out, didn't it? I'm thinking and I'm talking. I'm trying to think, but nothing's happening. So this is what I've put together so far to try to raise the platform that Leo will lay on up 8 inches to make it as high as it was. So I used the scrap wood that I had from the nightstand. This raised it up 2 inches, and this was exactly 2 inches. These, I have 2 of these, they're 6 inches, and I'm going to use those on this side. Alright, let's see how this Frankenstein piece of art works out. Okay, so I need some nails. This is my spare nail supply, and I think I'm going to use these. I don't know if they're the right ones, but for some reason I like those nails. and they fit into this thing perfectly. So that all. Perfect. So yesterday I had a real dilemma about these L brackets because the drill holes were falling in between the gaps. But once I got out here and just started playing with it, I quickly realized I could angle them like this, and they could be in the center of the piece of wood on all of the holes, and that solved that problem. Nice. So now what I'm going to do is attach this like that. Alright, and I'm going to use those to do it. Okay. When you're doing a project like this, having one of these is really nice. It just allows you to pop out the drill bit, for the screw, pop in. There you go. So a project like this, it's a lot of drilling and then screwing in, and drilling and screwing in. So that saves a lot of time. Alright, so I've cleaned the area up, vacuumed, dusted. I'm ready to attach the Frankenstein platform to the base. And there's my tools to do it. Okay, so the base is attached. Now this is not the way I had designed it in my head, but this is the material that I had, so I just made it work. A wise man recently told me that you're supposed to plan first and buy the parts second. I wish I would have listened to that plan. But it turned out well. So here's the first part of the platform I'm getting ready to attach with the L brackets that I just installed underneath on the other side of this. So I'm using this lip here as support. So I'll put half of this here. The other half that's going to come over to this side will be on a hinge so that I can get in and out of the van. And when I'm driving, I can be down and he can have 4 feet of length. And hopefully that'll keep him off of that damn dashboard. Okay, it's time for the hinges. Alright, look at that. It's all done. So I can open this up. I can still use the glove box. I created a bunch of storage right here. That's probably the best part of all right there. Now the best part of all is that Leo's going to be comfortable now when we go on our little adventure. Alright. The last step, I just need to cover it. A friend of mine gave me some carpet. So I'm going to see how that works out. It's kind of narrow. Okay, this project is done. I just stapled the carpet down. It was just wide enough. My board is 2 feet long. It had that extra part. I staple gunned it underneath here so that I wouldn't feel this rough edge on the plywood. And then just use the staple gun around the rest of it. So it folds up. I can get in and out that way. Oops. Oh. I put it behind this. It stays nicely. There we go. So I do want to add a handle up here so it'll be easier to pull up and down. I would like to add something to this storage area down here to make it more efficient. But that'll come down the road. This is good enough to get us on the road and out of this heat. I've been building this thing in Los Angeles, and we've had a really bad heat wave. It's been over 100 for a week now. It's just been miserable. I can't wait to get out of here. So anyway, there you go. I hope that project helps you out. I'll show you what Leo and Zoe look like riding in it. I will miss my seat that was here. I really enjoyed swiveling it around, looking out the window, and usually having lunch or something, reading, whatever. But this is worth it. Leo's worth it for sure. So the whole project ended up costing me probably about $20, maybe a little bit less, maybe 15. Luckily, I got the cover for free. My friend who helped me cut the wood gave me the carpet, which was extra from when they moved into their new house. So that's money well spent right there. I did, of course, save the seat because, you know, when I go to sell this, I'm sure the new owner wouldn't want this. Or maybe they will. You never know. But I definitely saved the seat. Here's Leo trying to figure it out. It's like, what the hell is this? Man, he's dirty. He needs to go to the groomer. Look at you, you dirty old bear. Go on, sit down. Come on, that better work after 3 days working in 110 temperature to build it. That little stinker, look at him. That is one serious stinker right there. Huh, Leo? It's so funny. Come on, Leo, have a seat. Come on, baby, have a seat. Come on, you don't know what your old mommy just went through to do this for you. Go on, sit down. Sit. Nope. It's like, nope.
He's got to get used to it.
Zoe, what do you think, huh?
Might be too high.
What do you think about that, Zoe?
So if he tries to get under your thing again, you're going to have to lower it.
All right, he's down. Will he stay? Let's see. Baby girl. He always tries to get up onto the dash. This is why I can't take you to Vermont with me, Leo. Sit down. Oh. You okay, baby? Oh. I guess I need to block that hole there. All right. We're getting used to it. By the time we get to the Oregon coast, he'll have settled right in, I'm sure. Okay. Well, that's it. Bye for now. Leo got himself caught. Leo, look at your eyeball. Okay, I'm at a light. I can't do anything right here. Shit, there he goes again. I think there's a flaw in the plan.